Hi, everybody. It's Darlene Corbett, the Unstuck expert who just got stuck, and I'll share that in a moment. I know I said I was going to be on later on Mondays, but I think I'm going to do this around another time, around this time, because I just did a first streaming on another platform. I just got permitted to do it. And sometimes you just have to deal with the unexpected, don't you? I was going to talk about fear, but I'm not going to talk about fear. I'll save that for another time. I'll just share with you, you never know when a swan will come in and swoop down, an unusual looking swan, I'll say. I don't even want to say the color anymore because everybody's so sensitive. So I'll just say an unusual swan swooped in. So right before I was going to do this first live on a new platform, my phone got stuck. This has happened before, and I've heard this has happened before from the police, which I'll get to. Once it got stuck and the police showed up, and it hadn't happened again. And of course, right before I was about to get on, it got stuck. And then I heard the SOS go off. I said to my husband, here's the phone. Let's hope the police don't show up. Well, I'm in this stream in the middle of it, talking away. And my dog stopped barking. And they don't usually bark that loud. The door I had left my office open. I shouldn't have, but whatever, it still would have been heard. And the police show up. And I had to do something quickly. I was distracted momentarily. But I said, my phone doesn't usually get stuck. My dogs usually don't act that wild. And the police don't usually show up. But when these things happen, not like that, you don't know. Life is full of surprises. You could be on stage and something wild happens. You have to really learn to navigate these unknowns. I managed to get through it. Nobody was really watching. I didn't make a big announcement. I think I made one post, I'm speaking today. And I did it, and I'm glad because it seemed a little scary to me. It was my first time on this particular platform. And I thought, I'll just be myself again. I talked about something entirely different, but I did mention this. But really, if you think about it, it brought me back to something, and I'm not going to get into the details because it's unnecessary and it's way too much information. But years ago, I was like 18, 19. I went to this karate class or martial arts class, and I had on all white, and that's all I'm going to say. Something happened on my all white outfit. And a friend of mine goes, you better take care of that. She gave me the eye. I go, oh. And I'm sitting right in front of the instructor, a man. And I thought, okay, I stood up. I went out. I took off the attire, washed it out. There was a dryer in the bathroom, quickly dry it. And I went back and my shoulders back and head high as if nothing happened. I said to my friend later, did they, notice? And she said, oh, no. 6 months later, she goes, oh, yes. But I thought I could cringe and not return, or I could just brush myself off. I mean, it's mild, but it could be embarrassing. And go back in, just like I did now. This was so embarrassing. It was like my nightmare. I thought, I hope the police do not show in the middle of this, and they did. So I bring this up with all of you to think about, have you had these experiences? I'm sure we all do. And going forward, well, can you make light of them? Can you find a way to navigate them? Because what are you going to do? Life is full of surprises. You just don't always know. So I thought I'd share that today on my Facebook Live. I probably won't be back on until Friday, heavy week, although I do have a few breaks here and there this week, so I will come back. But I want you to think about if anything like that's ever happened, and going forward, how you might just not look in horror, but just kind of try to make light of it, or use some humor, or be human, because that's what it is, right? It's all about us being human. I'm just laughing now because it's like a movie. And I'm the star. Well, actually, my dogs are the star. And then we're all the actors that have to navigate around them. My phone was actually the not star. Anyway, apparently the police officer fixed the phone. I hope it never happened. This is the third time it happened. And fourth time. But only one other time did the police show up. And they have to. And that's fine. I have great respect for the men and women in blue, but it was just, the timing was not great. All right, everybody. Have a good week or maybe a few days. I'm not sure. But I'll be back. And I guess I did get unstuck by using humor and by trying to navigate out of sometimes situations that just are unpredictable.